Hey guys, welcome everybody. Hold on, Twitch, I'm coming. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I need to go grab something real quick. Out you. Watch out you. Well, sorry about that 505 vibe. I apologize. I thought I had my earbud in, which is my mic, so you probably couldn't hear anything that I was saying, which was welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. And I hope you're having a great day. And what you got going on besides here in the chat? Okay, I do need a better brush to lay on this paint because my tiny brush isn't going to cut it. So let's try this. My bad. I've been really busy. No worries. Everybody has a life. I don't get mad if people, um, you know, disappear for a bit and come back. You come back when you can. Hopefully, my memory holds up and I remember. All right, we're laying this in. Might need a couple layers on this since there's a few missing areas of the primer. So you see the dark rock underneath the original rock color. Um, let me skip to Malou. Everyone should like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Vibe, for saying so. I appreciate that. Can you guys see this? Because I can't see the screen from behind my canvas. Yes, it looks like it. Still not sure what to do with this purple, bluish purple background yet. Because originally the background on the top side was this um, Naples yellow. And then I started putting in the purple as a shadow color. And then I was like, started to fill in all around it the turtle. So we're gonna have to figure out exactly what we want to do. We want to fade this into the purple. Bring this back up to the turtle, but gradient, like a gradient. 'Cause originally, the Naples yellow was kind of representing the color of sand, like the turtle was on a sandy beach. Okay. Hey, Pre, what's going on? Pre says cool stuff. Oh, thank you, Pre. Just painting this rock that I had painted this turtle on the backside, as you can see it. And then I painted the surround purple, and it was originally this Naples yellow color. And now I'm trying to figure out if I bring this back up as a gradient into the purple. The purple supposed to act as like a drop shadow color. And then I just started surrounding the whole turtle with it. But it's good to see you in the chat, Pre. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Yep, took me a little while to get this my day started. When I don't have to work my day job, I can use that time to catch up on my sleep. So lately it's been getting up at 9 a.m., somewhere around there. All right. Well, that's the first step. Yeah, you're tired. You tired today? Were you up late? Can't remember if I stayed up really late, but usually sometime between 11 and midnight is when I try to call it a night, especially on work days where I have to get up at 5:30 a.m. or a little bit before that. Okay, so we're gonna put this rock aside to dry. I'm gonna find a spot for it. I'll just put it up here. And then we can get back onto working. No, I don't really stay up too late. Most days out by 11, 12 is late. Yeah, I would like to get to bed a little earlier than I usually do. Probably wouldn't be sleeping in on my days off if I did get the right amount of sleep, but I'm like, oh, 5.5 hours is good. But we take advantage of the time that we make. So I'm going to work on this canvas. I was figuring out trying to figure out oh, these train cars, these freight cars. So I need to get my references out. Okay. What's going on here? I don't need to do this in my reference photos. We're gonna do these. I wonder if I should do the hoppers first. Hoppers are the ones that usually hold like grains and stuff. Hmm. Okay. Gotta go all the way back to the beginning. That's right. That's where I have all my old mm, clip art. Got this old Sue line. I don't know if we want it to look old though. The hopper was the one you were focused on. Where's the hopper? Do we have another version of a hopper? We have another hopper. Wait, is this one? That's kind of a hopper. Well, this is a longer version of a hopper, but we'll use it. We'll use it since it's pretty close. You said I put on an NBA game. That's my lullabies. Oh, okay. Classic, classic game from the past, or current games. Let's see. I don't know if I need all of this. So we got copper, one color. Is that gray? But later. Where's the black? We're gonna use the black. Our manganese blue. Use a little bit of this manganese blue. Yeah, kind of getting a cast shadow there. Uh-oh. There goes my lamp. Oh, man. Start opening this up and the paint just goops out. I'm gonna use the paint. This blue has a this blue has a weird kind of consistency or texture to it. It's just that ridiculous that it puts you to sleep. Hey, everybody has something. Uh, I usually have stuff on. I'll listen to people like gaming, like play some or maybe some kind of like art documentary or something like that sometimes. All right, did I grab enough of that blue? I think so. And my lamp's tipping over. Hey, what's going on, Emmett, aka Huzzah Creative, is in the chat. Finally, some time to chill and watch Omizu the Wise. Really? You're not working today, bruh? And guess what? I'm actually painting. I'm not doing digital painting. So I'm trying to work on this canvas here. Eating some fried chicken. That better be Korean fried chicken. Because if it ain't Korean fried chicken, I don't want to hear about it. Just got a break. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, enjoy the fried chicken while I paint. Uh, Me and my wife had very late breakfast. It was pretty much like lunch. It wasn't even brunch, it was lunch. But we're trying to mix up a gray. So I'm kind of adding this manganese blue to this ivory black to kind of cut that darkness down. So I don't need black. I don't need straight black. So I typically don't use black in my paintings, but after watching some people, um, I'm starting to open myself up to using black. The only time I'd really use black was the outline stuff. And if it was kind of more naturalistic, I wouldn't really use black. Like if I was doing a portrait or something, I don't really use black. But starting to realize, blacks have different properties to them that can be utilized within the palette too. So It's not just necessarily a pigment you use to outline stuff. You can use it for other things. Yes. Emmett didn't want to admit to if it was Korean fried chicken. Or not. All right, I mixed all of that, but I hope I use it because even though I didn't use a lot of paint, that's for me. It's a lot of paint if I don't use it. Okay, okay. I crave acceptance. What do you mean by that? Like you want me to accept your fried chicken if it's not Korean? Are you eating KFC? Are you eating KFC? That's what I thought. All right, I don't really need this brush. Okay, so I guess my one earbud's gonna die. So that means I gotta switch it up. So I don't have to. What is the story of this Oni thing? Uh so the story is I don't know if you guys hear me now. I just had to switch up my earbud because it was giving me that. So I don't want it dying while I was talking. So the story goes. Hold on a second. Something connect. Skip. Come on, skip. So this is based on an image of a character that this guy who I think he was in the army or military or something during like World War II. And what is going on? Okay. I just got word from the publisher that they got my sample of the cover. Anyways, so there was this guy, I can't remember his name, but he created this thing he used to write on the boxes or crates that would go overseas during World War II with supplies and stuff in it. And he would write Kilroy was here. And I think he had this character that he came up with, which was a figure or a head looking over a wall, kind of just like my Oni here. But it wasn't the Oni, it was just like this kind of ball headed character. And the hands, he had the hands, he had the nose. You didn't see a wall or anything, you just saw like a line, the hands over the line, the head peeking over with the nose hanging down, just looking at you. So this is kind of an homage to that figure or this fella's character. I should probably I have a book with that information in it, but I've been aware of this character for a long time because you would see it in cartoons and stuff, like old cartoons. Um, but people would write it here and there, even after he stopped doing it on walls and stuff. So I took that idea and I thought, well, I'm gonna use my owning character, have him peeping over the wall into a train yard. I'm gonna put a city in the background and stuff like that. But it's just also kind of uh um a tribute piece to my own uh, experience running around in train yards and painting on trains and stuff. Congrats on the cover. Well, it's not quite done. It's just I just sent them kind of a simple design, but it wasn't quite all that simple after I got through with it. It should have just been a straight line drawing and that was it, but I was like, "Oh, I wanna add some color and stuff into this." Okay, so yeah, this is just a little kind of a little tribute piece, and I don't know if I'll put my name on any of these train cars. Actually, hold on a second. But I thought about putting some kinda graffiti on the trains, I don't know. Or I could put it on the wall behind the trains, and just, just wanted to do something a little fun, a little creative. Man, it sounds like it's raining or something outside. Okay. Also, I wanna see if I can paint little teeny trains, little teeny trains, little teeny tiny trains. These are more like when I do these little tiny canvases, they're kinda like studies, even though I paint them like they're a fully finished or rendered piece, but they kinda act as, uh, little studies. Because who knows, I might, if I find that I really wanna put this on a larger canvas. I was thinking of doing it in oil paints too, not just using acrylics too, because I do kinda wanna start doing more oil painting, but it's fun to kinda work the composition out. It's pretty straightforward, you know, no crazy bells or whistles to it, just a straightforward not profile, portrait. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. I gotta have it straight up and down, though. I can't work on it flat because then I get hunched over. I'm already hunched over enough. I should put it up a little higher. I should get a little table easel, that's the thing. Little teeny tiny table easel, especially if it's something like this, and I can work on it right at my computer desk. We're just filling in these panels with the light gray, and then we'll do the corrugated ribs. But there is this bit that goes straight across. A little hopper bits. Speaking of hoppers, I should have painted it like an Edward hopper. Just fill it with different meaning and references. A hopper for hopper. This should come down. Oh, oh, let's get put Twitch on here. Oh no, they're back. These bots are back. Says possible ban invader monitoring. Okay, let's check you out, bro. Check you out. Created account. That's crazy. You create accounts every single day just to spam my chat. You're crazy. Knowing that I'm gonna ban you. So you ain't in my chat no more. Bye. Bye. See you later. Don't come back. Don't come back now, you hear? I think that's just rude. I just think that is rude. That's like somebody just like walking right in your in your front door, open your door, walking right in your house, sitting at the kitchen table, waiting for you to serve them dinner. Like, really? For real? You just gonna walk up in my place like that? Not even introduce yourself, no knocking, no nothing. Sit at my table and expect me to feed you dinner? Nah, bro. Go go on out of here. Yeah, you get now. You didn't even bring me a gift. You didn't bring me a gift. Or a gift. Or a GIF. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Great storytelling. Wait, are you talking about the painting here? Have you been streaming Twitch at all, Emmett? Not sure if you've been streaming to other platforms again. Yeah. Oh, my monologue about the painting. He said on or off. Okay. No Twitch. Yeah, Twitch isn't really catching just yet, but we'll keep going with it, see what happens. Right now, it's just like um, bots dropping stuff in chat. That is why I was going on a little tirade. Okay. The ladder. Splatter. Mm, okay, wait a second. Okay. Um, and then there's a bit at the top. Hopefully I can keep this pretty parallel. Bam. It's always nice when you can just do single pull and that's all you need. You don't need to keep going back over and over and over and over something. Yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. Except these panels. I don't want to switch out the brush for some other brush just to do these inner panels. Okay, hold on a second. Let me do this. Yeah, now we just need the little cross bars. Little cross bars. Cross steps. And then mm, there's a little step bar right there. Right there. Actually, this should come all the way up. Like I did on this one, all the way. Oh, oh, I just wanted to refresh a little bit, guys, so I could say thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate it. Oops, pardon me. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Always love this game of up and down with subs. It was probably when I was in Dondrell's was it Dondrell's live stream? No, it was somebody else's. And I said, uh, I think YouTube is gatekeeping subs. And I just look and I'm like, what? Down another sub. Oh. Somebody's parent found out that their child would sub to me. They're like, not this garbage. We ain't having it. Just like when I'm not having bots dropping stuff in my live stream. Okay, these aren't quite vertical. These are completely off. Okay. I want to go too light because this is kind of an evening scene, dusk scene, maybe dawn scene, maybe early in the morning or later in the evening. So it can't all be just bright. Okay, we got that. And we will drop in this all the way down. Well, it doesn't have to be straight, just has to look straight. Just has to look straight. Okay, yeah, that's totally not straight. Uh-oh, this melody stream disappeared. Okay, so okay. Oh man, I got my snacks. Emmett has his fried chicken, and I got my wicked holiday snacks. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We all need to eat the whole bag. We don't need to eat the whole bag. Just a few pieces. Furball Farms. Furball Farms is going live on Twitch. Oh, hold on. I need to make sure my Twitch chat is up before somebody drops some more bot poop. They're like, oh, he's not paying attention to his chat. Quick, drop that bot poop. That bot turd. Come on. Come on. Okay. Okay, little hopper. Okay, little hopper. Well, actually, you know what? Well, this is kind of a hybrid of two different hoppers. This long one and then the short ones. And the short ones have like this horizontal lip right here. And it's really big and like bulky. It's a good place to put your cans of paint when you're painting. But this other one doesn't have that, but it has this kind of bit at the bottom that, oh, shoes. Um, that the corrugated vertical um, bits come all the way down to. Okay. I have to come back with the dark. Fix that. I didn't want to have to do that. Oh, there's kind of this little, it comes off here and comes. Okay, there are. Hmm, I almost need to do these darker. So I'm gonna get some of this dark gray. Should almost be black. And I don't know what it is, but it's something that sticks out. I'm assuming it's on both sides. Then there's like ladders. Okay, guys, have little teeny ridges come from the top. Yeah. All right, hold on, guys. Where's my white? Good. Why even bother if I'm not putting it? Where should I use the purple? Purple or red? Where is should be here it is hiding. 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 Okay. Go. Okay. Wait, I am wearing my reading glasses. I'm like, why is everything still kind of fuzzy? Need to look over my reading glasses. Whoops, sorry guys. Bumping. Man, these corrugated bits actually come all the way up and all the way down. Mhm. Mm, mm. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah. Starting to look like something, right? All right. It looks better from the above angle than it does straight on. What that was all about. Okay. We got Rum Dog. Okay. Ooh, that is a hot one. Hot. All right. Well, let's see if we can give a little hint of something here to the wheels. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, we got some little highlights on our train trucks. Train trucks, yeah, they call these trucks, just like they call them on a skateboard, trucks. Mhm, 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 mhm. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Take me all the way like I did that day. Take me all the way. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I better stop. Or else I'll get copyright struck. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Hold on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I need some dark. I need some dark over here. Just just a little bit more black. Oh, we need the blue. Where's our manganese blue, bro? Oh. Man, doesn't seem like anything's coming off. Come on. $3.12, huh, guys? Okay. And not too bad. Not too bad. I'm gonna have to make that wall though. Looks oh, um, have to make that wall a little bit more in shadow, guys. Usually, well, I don't know. When things kind of get dark, they start to flatten out. So having a lot of contrast, and you're trying to represent a nighttime scene, it probably just does not make sense. But visually, in a graphic sense, you want things to kind of stand out. Oh, okay, that helped that a little bit. Create that little separation between the cap on the wall and the bricks of the wall. We have a few, well, the top of the wall is kind of conforming to one particular perspective, and then the trains down below have their own perspective. That might make things seem a little off, but that was kind of part of the composition, compositional structure. Playing with different perspectives, different points of view. Actually, you should be seeing more of the top of these cars, which I didn't do. Well, I didn't do enough on my hopper here. Come on, water. We need your help. This paint shouldn't be drying out already. I'm just kind of glazing right now. Glazing and down a layer of glaze, not thick paint. Whoops. Okay, so man, we need more of that manganese blue. What did I do with it? Because I don't think I got enough of that. But I think we're gonna move on to the next hopper, that kind of red ochreish, not ochre, red oxide-ish one off to the left of your screen. So we'll do these hoppers first. We'll see how far I get on that one. And then we'll do the box freights after the hoppers. And then we'll figure out if we're gonna do something with the wall. Actually, maybe figure out a cityscape background. Okay, hold on, guys. This definitely needs to be more in shadow. Okay, 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 okay. Mm, and that's just glazing. Where's my white? We need a little more white. We need a little more white. You know, white on there. Clean off the tip. So it just doesn't dry up on that. Okay, got a little more white. Let's see. Hold on a second, guys. My wife's calling me. I'm taking the earbud out for a sec. What's up? Code on your phone. Huh? I need the code on your phone. Hold on a second, guys. I got to check something. I need to use a restroom real quick. Plug in the phone to charge. I'll be right back. You want to do lunch? Yeah. Okay. Oh, well, guys, we're gonna shut it down for now. I was hoping to get this bits in there. Real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Like. We changed this, so now it looks like the longer version of this hopper is actually modeled off the short hopper. So we got to get rid of that little bulky thing. Little bulky thing. Come on. Jeez, come on. All right. Oops. I had to put my earbud back in. You guys didn't hear me say we're about to wrap this up. Yes. Yes, we're going to wrap this up. I don't know if I'll be able to save any of that. But let me just put some water down in there. Where's my there's sorry to that. And thank you guys for joining me today. I'll be back later on to continue working on this. But until then, I'm going to be working on lunch. It's some potato soup. Good old potato soup for this cold, wet Thursday afternoon. So thank you guys in Twitch. We'll sign off on Twitch first. Thank you, Twitch. Have a good day. Bye now. YouTube. We will sign off with YouTube. All right. We're stopping Twitch. All right, YouTube. Thank you guys for joining. Huzzah, Creative, and 505 Vibe. Thank you guys for joining. Hope you guys have a good day. Catch you again soon. Peace, everybody. Telling me, do you trust this computer? It is my computer. All right, guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for chilling, hanging with me. There's our favorite type of cake, really. Is that what they're asking? There's our hopper. We'll be working on the next hopper. Then we'll get to our box freight. Got our Sue line and TTX. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful day. Until next time. Bye for now. Peace.